The death of another soldier has helped drive changes to how reservists in the military are treated when they are injured in the line of duty. Corporal Nathan Cirillo was in the reserves when he was murdered at the National War Memorial. That meant his family was not entitled to the same benefits as a soldier in the regular forces. The government made a special exemption in his case, and as Global National first reported back in November, it is now extending those benefits to all reservists and their next of kin. The minimum benefit to cover lost earnings is rising from just over $24,000 per year to more than $42,000.
There's a little over 200 reservists that are currently receiving the old level of earnings loss benefit as they're rehabilitating. As of April 1st, they will immediately see a jump.
The enhanced benefits will cost the government about $5 million a year. Our chief political correspondent Tom Clark joins me now. Tom, the way veterans have been treated by this government is widely seen as terrible. Is it cynical to say we're seeing the government step up now because we're in an election year?
I don't think it's cynical at all to say that everything that every politician does and says this year is all about the election. You know, the Conservatives created this problem on their own. They took a natural constituency, the military, and soured it through neglect, such as the Langridge case we've just heard about, and taking it for granted, like not even showing up for the farewell ceremony of our troops in Afghanistan. But by putting two of his best ministers, Jason Kenney in Defense and Aaron O'Toole in Veterans Affairs, it does show that Stephen Harper, at least now, is beginning to take this seriously.
And the other narrative that's been playing out this week is the so-called politics of fear. The Prime Minister's critics saying he's deliberately propagating fear of Muslims. He peppers almost all his speeches with words like jihad and terrorism. What's the political strategy of the Tories?
Well, the issue of security works well for them. Polls suggest that Harper is seen by most Canadians as the most trustworthy on keeping Canadians safe. It is votes, yes, but it also is about money because it works well for fundraising. But there are downsides, like overreaching. Stephen Harper talking about the ban on niqabs during ceremonies for citizenship. Take a listen to this.
Why would Canadians, contrary to our own values, embrace a practice at that time that is not transparent, that is not open, and frankly is rooted in a culture that is anti-women? And Mr. Speaker, that is unacceptable to Canadians, unacceptable to Canadian women, and that's why this government...
Well, Donna, while many might agree with a niqab ban, there were many senior Conservatives who told me they were really unhappy with those remarks because it produces a new division in Canadian politics based solely on Muslim practices. And, you know, it's been a very long time in this country since religion played a role in our national politics, and that could hurt the Conservatives in urban ridings. But I think the real problem with adopting fear as a key campaign message is you have to keep it up for another 7 months and just hope the voters don't get tired of it.
That is a long time. Tom Clark, thanks.